Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. In this video, we are going to cover the top 10 frequently used Terraform commands while you are working with Terraform. Of course, there are many more commands as well when it comes to Terraform, but these 10 commands that we are going to cover in this video are used very frequently. So before we get started, if you are watching this video without subscribing, please subscribe to this channel so that it gives me a motivation to do more and more videos. So let's get started. So the first command that we are going to see in this video is Terraform -f version. So in order to know the Terraform version that you are using currently, you can use Terraform -f version command. This command will display the Terraform version that is installed. So currently I'm in my Visual Studio code editor. I have already installed Terraform in my machine. So let me check the Terraform version that currently I'm using. So you can click on terminal and click on new terminal to open a new terminal in your Visual Studio Code. Let me type Terraform -version command here. And here you can see the Terraform version that I'm using, that is 1.3.2. So in this way, you can check the Terraform version using Terraform -version command. The next command that we are going to see in this video is Terraform init. This command initializes a working directory containing Terraform configuration files, and also it will install the plugins specified in the Terraform configuration files. So let me show you what I mean by this. So currently I am in Terraform folder, which contains two Terraform files. One is main.tf and the other one is providers.tf. So in the main.tf, I have already written a Terraform script for creating two resource groups in Azure. One is demo-rg1 and the other resource group is demo-rg2. And if I open the providers.tf, since I want to create the resource groups or the resources in Azure, I'm using the providers as Azure RM. And the version is 2.92.0. So as soon as I run the Terraform init command, this command will initializes the working directory and it will also install the Azure RM plugin with version 2.92.0 in my machine. So let me run the Terraform init and show you the changes. Terraform space init. So here you can see initializing provider plugins, and this command is installing the Azure RM that we are specified in the providers.tf with version 2.92.0. So here you can see .terraform folder is being created, and now you can see the output as Terraform has been successfully initialized. And if I open this .terraform folder, you can see the Terraform provider Azure RM with version 2.92.0 plugin has been installed in our machine. So to summarize, this Terraform init command will initializes the working directory containing the Terraform configuration files, and also it installs the provider plugins that we specify in the providers.tf file. So the next command that we are going to see is Terraform validate. This command validates the configuration files in a directory. If there are any spelling mistakes or any syntax errors, this Terraform validate command will throw an error. So let me run the Terraform validate command here. Terraform space validate. So you can see success, the configuration is valid. So let's make a small change here and see how Terraform validate command works here. So instead of name, let me remove the E from here and let me run the Terraform validate command again. So here you can see we are getting an error when we run Terraform validate command, and the error you can see the argument named name is not expected here. Did you mean name? So in this way, our Terraform validate command will check all the configuration files and throw an error if there are any spelling mistakes or any syntax errors. So let me save here and let me run the Terraform validate command one more time to make sure our configuration is correct. Yes, we are getting the configuration is valid. The next command that we are going to cover is Terraform plan. This command creates a plan saying these are the resources or the infrastructure that will be created or destroyed when you actually apply the change. So basically, it will lets you preview the changes that Terraform plans to make your infrastructure. So let me show you what I mean. So here we have written a Terraform script for creating two resource groups, right? So let me run Terraform plan and see what is the output that we are going to get. Terraform space plan. So you can see we have got a plan when we run Terraform apply command. If I go on top, so you can see the resource group 1 will be created and the resource group 2 will be created. And here you can see the plan 2 to add, 2 to change, and 2 to destroy. This means it's like a similar to dry run. It will not create the resources, but it will generate a plan based on the configuration files that we have, and it will show you the plan that will be created or destroyed when you run the Terraform apply. So the next command is Terraform apply. This command will basically make the changes to your infrastructure. So let's see this in action. So using the earlier command Terraform plan, we have got the plan like 2 to add, 0 to change, and 0 to destroy. Now let's run Terraform apply so that these two resources will be created in Azure. So it's asking whether to perform a change or not. So let's say yes, so that it will create the resources. So you can see the resource group 1 and resource group 2 is creating, and it's actually created, right? This is resource group 2 and this is resource group 1. So you can see apply complete and two resources are created. So if I go to the Azure portal, and in the Azure portal, if I go to the resource groups, here you can see the two resource group demo-rg1 and demo-rg2 has been created in Azure cloud. So in this way, using the Terraform apply command, you will actually make the changes to the infrastructure. And one more thing I want to point it out here is on the left, you can see a terraform.tf state file is generated. And if I open this state file, you can see the configuration details that is stored in the state file. So generally, Terraform use the state file in order to track the resources that are created by the Terraform. Here under the resources section, you can see this is one of the resource that is demo-rg that is created by the Terraform. And if you come down, you will see another resource that is demo-rg2 that is also created by the Terraform. So Terraform uses this TF state file to store all the information regarding the resources that is generated by the Terraform. And the next command that we are going to see is Terraform state list. So as we discussed earlier, Terraform basically tracks all the infrastructure or the resources created by the Terraform in a file called state file. So if you want to list the resources that were created by the Terraform, you can use Terraform state list. So let's see this in action. So here if I run Terraform state list, This will give all the resources that are created by the Terraform and the information stored in the state file. Here, so using earlier command Terraform apply, we have created two resource groups and that information is stored in the state file. And if I ran Terraform state list command, those information we are able to see here. So these are the resources that were created by the Terraform and we are able to get the output using the Terraform state list. The next command is Terraform import. This command will import resource configuration to the state file. So let me show you what I mean by this. So we have created two resources, that is two resource groups using the Terraform. Let's say there is one more resource group that is created in Azure. So let me navigate to the Azure. So these are the two resource groups that we have created using the Terraform. So we can manage these two resources using the Terraform itself. That means if I want to make any changes to this resource group, I can make those changes using the Terraform commands itself. But let's say there is one more resource group that is created Azure itself. So that is not created from the Terraform and that is created from the Azure. So let me create a third resource group, demo-rg3, and let me click on create. So you can see there is one more resource group that is created from the Azure. So let's say if you want to manage this resource group as well from the Terraform, then we have to import this configuration to our Terraform using the Terraform import command. So for that, let's make few changes in our Terraform script so that we can manage this resource group as well from the Terraform. So in order to manage the third resource group as well, you need to add that resource group configuration files as well in this main.tf. So let me copy this resource block and let me make the change as rg3 and let me give the same name. So you have to give the same name that you have used while creating the resource group from the Azure portal. So I have used demo-rg3. So I'm using the same name in Terraform file as well. And let's save this one and let's run Terraform import command. So before running Terraform import, let me show you the state file here. So here under the resources, you can see only the two resources are available. One is demo-rg and the other one is demo-rg2. So once we run the Terraform import command, the third resource group information will be added to this state file. So let me run Terraform import and let me give the name that we have used here, Azure RM underscore resource group dot and rg3 space, and we have to provide the resource ID here. You can get the resource ID from the Azure portal. So if I open demo-rg3 and if I click on resource view, you can get the resource ID here. So let me copy the resource ID. Let me paste that here and click on enter. So this will import the third resource group configuration to your state file so that you can manage the resource group from the Terraform itself. So here you can see Azure RM resource group 3 import prepared and import successful. Now if I open the state file here and if I go to the resources, so this is the first resource group information that we have. And if I go a bit down, you can see this is the second resource group information and you can see the third resource group information as well here. So this is the demo-rg3. So in this way, you can import the configurations from the cloud to your state file. And the next command that we are going to see is Terraform taint. Let's say there are some manual changes occurred for some of the resources, which led to a problem with that resource. And you want that resource to be recreated again when you run Terraform apply command. Then you will taint the resource using Terraform taint command. So let's say someone has made the changes to this resource group from the Azure cloud, and that led to a problem. And you want this resource to be recreated when you run Terraform apply command. In that case, then you will taint that resource. So before running the Terraform taint command, let me run the Terraform plan and show you the output first. So here you can see no changes. Your infrastructure matches the configuration. That means all the three resource groups are created in the cloud. But if you want this resource group to be recreated when you run Terraform apply command, then you'll taint the resource. So we'll be using Terraform taint, and we'll be using this resource name. So let me copy this one dot rg3. So you can see, I have tainted this resource. Now if I run Terraform plan, so you can see here it is showing this resource is tainted and it must be replaced. One to add and one to destroy. So if you run Terraform apply, since we have tainted this resource group, it will be recreated. That means it will be destroyed and it will be created again. And if you go to the Terraform state file as well, and if you come to the resource group rg3, you can see the status as tainted. That means when you run Terraform apply command, this resource group will be destroyed and recreated. And the next command that we are going to see is Terraform untaint. And if you want to untaint the tainted resource, you will be using Terraform untaint command. So previously we have tainted this resource group rg3 using Terraform taint command. Now let's untaint this Terraform resource. Now let's untaint this resource group 3. Further, let me use Terraform untaint, and we have to use the same resource name. Let me open this one and let me copy the resource group dot rg3. So you can see here the resource group rg3 has been successfully untainted. Now if I run Terraform plan again, so you can see again there is no changes. Your infrastructure matches the configuration because we have untainted the tainted resource and it will not recreate again when we run Terraform apply command. So the last command that we are going to see in this video is Terraform destroy command. So in order to destroy any resource created using the Terraform, you can use Terraform destroy command. So basically Terraform destroy is the opposite of the Terraform apply. So it will destroy the resources. So here let me clear the screen and run Terraform destroy. So here you can see it is showing the plan like RG1 will be destroyed, RG2 will be destroyed, and RG3 will be destroyed, 0 to add, 0 to change, and 3 to destroy. And it is asking us for the confirmation. So let me enter yes and click on enter. So you can see RG1 is destroying, RG2 is destroying, and RG3 is destroying. So this Terraform destroy command is trying to destroy the three resource groups that we have created earlier. So it took around 1 minute to destroy the three resource groups. Here you can see the destruction complete for the resource group 1, and for resource group 3 it is destroyed, and for the resource group 2 is also destroyed from Azure. So let me navigate to the Azure portal and see if these resource groups are destroyed. So I'm in the Azure portal, and if I click on refresh, so you can see all the three resource groups are deleted using the Terraform destroy command. So these are the top 10 Terraform commands that are used very frequently. In this video, I took an example of Azure Resource Group and used all these 10 Terraform commands, but you can use these Terraform commands with any resource, any provider. So that's it from this video. If you think you have learned something from this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel so that you won't miss out on my next videos. Thank you.